कृष्ण जुगल मिलन जय जय कृष्ण जुगल मिलन आरती को जय ललित सखी गान मदन मोहन रूप त्रिभंग सुंदर मदन मोहन विनोद विहरी रूप त्रिभंग सुंदर पीतम्बर जी की पूछ ललित
Gopala Govinda Nityananda Shri Advaita Gauta Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavata Shri Rupa Shri Sanatana Bhakta Jiva Gopala Bhakta Dasa Raguna Jai Goshai Gori Charana Vandana Mahoite Vijnana Shavisha Pura Jai Goshai Jai Muri Taroda Sapara Pararino Mara Panchagra Charana Srive Bhakti Sameva Janame Janame Hoye Abhila Manare Abhila Hoye Jena Guru Das Manare Abhila Hoye Jena Prajabas Manare Abhila Manare Abhila Hoye Jena Guru Das Manare Abhila Hoye Jena Prajabas Jai Go Jai Jabe Bhaje Goloma Krishna Srila Gurudeva Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavan Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavan Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Najaya Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Kariya Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Kariya Nama Sankirtan Kore Nara Gopala Nama Sankirtan Kore Nara Gopala Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra Radhara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 ধন্যবাদ নোট দিয়ে কৃষ্ণ
Rasika.
রসিকা
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namaste Sarasate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Vasyantari Shantarine Namaste Sarasate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Iti Namine Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Iti Namine Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jai Shri বিপিনে যমুনার
যাবি পিনে যমুনা কুলে মঞ্চ
This song has been written by Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. So beautiful, marvelous. And that is why he is in the category of Chandidas Vidyapati and Govinda Das and associates of Mahaprabhu, not less than them. Not only songs, so many books, and that is why he is the incarnation of Gadadhar Pandit. And you know Gadadhar Pandit is Srimati Radhika. So how high class he is. After sixth Goswami, Malli he is Saptam Goswami. अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वञ्चाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरत्रिषे गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालयै कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृष्टं द्वैपायनो विरहकातरया जुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तर्वोऽभिनेदु तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। First of all, my millions of dandat pranam in the lotus feet of my Paramaradhatam Guru Pad Padma Nitya Leela Pravishtam Vishnu Pasi Srimad Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami. And same millions of dandat pranam in the lotus feet of my Shiksha Guru Nitya Leela Pravishtam Vishnu Pad Sutta Srimad Bhakti Vedant Swami Maharaj. Last day, how we can go across of Maya easily. This fourth question was, or Prabuddha has given answer. And also, what is the Sarup of Narayan or Krishna Tattva. We had explained it. Also, what is Karma Yoga and what is the hidden meaning of Vedas. That by marriage, by first sacrifice, and by what? Surapan, Madhyapan. The Vedas wants to control them, and from Pravritti Marg they want to take us in Nivritti Marg. In Pravritti Marg, our energy is divided into so much. Like when Krishna was in Braja, gopis had no marriage. If marriage, they neglect it. No son, no children, nothing. Their energy was not divided into so many fractions. But in Dwarka, Krishna married Rukmini Satyabhama. Rukmini has 10 sons and 1 daughter, divided into 10 plus 1, 11, and Krishna has 12th part. Understand? 12th part. And thus, all the queens like so. They can't serve. After this, they have so many grihastha karya, householder works to do here, that to manage. So they cannot serve like gopis. So, by these things, coming in Nivritti Marg, if wife, daughter, sons, wealth, give up. Take energy and totally give in Krishna. What is the meaning of sannyas? Same thing, nyas. Taking your mind, heart, energy, everything, and totally surrendered in the Lord's feet of. What is the meaning of brahmachari? Brahmacharati. Brahmani Krishna. Totally their mind, energy, everything. Then he is brahmachari. If only danda, copying, and this cloth, this is not sannyasis or brahmachari really. If you want to give your whole energy, then come from Pravritti Marg to. That is why we see from ancient time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his followers, Rup Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, like this. So we should try to follow. If you grihastha, even at first Rup Sanatana were grihastha, not married, but his brother Vallabh and others were married, and he was looking after them. But Lord gave up and gave full energy in Krishna, Padma, to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, we should, by Vedic and Tantric rules and regulation, we should worship Krishna. What is Tantric? Diksha, Archan or Tantric. Vedic. What is Vedic? Knowledge, all kinds of Upanishad. By both, we should try to worship Krishna. Everywhere the importance of glorification of Guru is told. So many times, Tasmat Gurum, And after Prahlad Maharaj Charitra, in Ekadash Skand Bhayan Giti Aaj Nameshita Gurudeva Tatma, in 11 times, so many times it has been told. So, Guru Nishtha is the backbone of bhakti. We should try to follow your Gurudev totally. And to please him is to please Krishna. So we have just discussed all things. Then he asked Nemi Maharaj that I want to hear that Supreme Lord has come in this world to inspire peoples towards him. I want to hear their Leela Katha, sweet pasta from them. And then he began. Madhu Maharaj came or
Bhagavat.
Shruti Maharaj,
Bhagavat.
don't show others. Can you? Prem Prayojan? बोलो. Can you? Be ready for other questions.
अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. So in the seventh question, Nimi Maharaj is asking that Krishna, who is fully independent, but for the pleasure of his devotees and to capture them, he takes different incarnations at different times. So he wants to know the Swarupa and the Leelas of those incarnations. So we see in Srimad Bhagavatam in the beginning, Srila Gurudeva Goswami is telling, Avatara hi asankheyaha hare sattva guna nidhe. Avatara hi asankheya hare sattva guna nidhe avida sinaha kulya sarasaha syu sahasrasa. Just like there are thousands of streams from a rivulet, there are thousands of streams from a source of water, they are divided into so many streams. Similarly, Krishna is one, but he is taking thousands of incarnation. It is not even easy to enumerate them, but he here is enumerating those who are very, very important. And he also is enlightening here that Krishna is ocean of mercy. He is always there with us in whatever condition or whatever species of life. Just like there is a shloka in Purana, Jalaja Navalakhani. There are 900 species of aquatics. And 900,000, I'm sorry. Sthavara Lakshvinshati. There are 2 million species of Sthavara, that are trees and others. And Krimayo Rudra Sankhyaka. Rudra here means 11 because there are 11 Rudras. So Krimayo means reptiles. Those who walk by those who crawl, they are what? 1100,000. And then Pakshinam Dasalakshanam, the 1 million species of birds. And then Trinshal Lakshani Pashavaha. There are 3 million species of Pashavaha, animals. like beasts and others. And Chatur Lakshani Manasa. There are 400,000 species of human beings. We don't even see even 100, but there are 400,000 species of human beings within these 14 planetary systems. In Devloka, in Prithviloka also we see there are so many aborigines. In Assam side of India, they are aborigines. They they take a dog, let him eat lot of chickpea and gourd, and then put him on the fire. When he's nicely roasted, then they eat and enjoy him. So they are so uncivilized, and no wonder if we have been in these species of life as in evolution evolved, and we have taken birth, and we are so fortunate to come and listen Hari Katha, having all Janma, good birth, Aishwarya, lot of wealth, Shriya, beautiful our attires, and Shrutihi, and we are very well educated also to receive Gurudev's mercy. So Shukadeva Goswami is saying there are thousands of incarnations, and Krishna, he himself accepts the modes of material nature. When he accepts the modes of material nature of ignorance, then he comes as Lord Shiva. When he accepts the passion mode, he comes as Brahma. And when he accepts the goodness mode, he comes as Vishnu. And then he comes as Naranarayan Rishi. He's in Naranarayan Rishi is so merciful that half of his representation is human being, which is Nar Rishi. And there in Badrikashram, he's always doing tapasya, austerities. And there, Indra, he was once envious that Naranarayan Rishi may snatch my Loka and all the opulences. So he sent Kamdev and other Apsaras to seduce him. But Naranarayan Rishi did not lose his temper because he is Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he created so many Apsaras that Indra became captivated, and then he told Indra, if you like any of them, you take with them. So Indra chose Urvashi, and Urvashi went to heavenly planet, and there he narrated Hari Katha. He told the beautiful qualities of Lord Narayan, and Indra then asked his apology in the lotus feet of Narayan. Similarly, we see in Geet Govindam that Kavi Jayadev has written beautiful stotram that is called Dashavatar Stotram, and that is next to the Mangal Giti of his Geet Govindam. To invoke auspiciousness, he is writing Geet Govindam. Pralaya payodhi jale dhritvan sivedam Bihit bahitra charitra makhedam Jalaja Navalakhani. There are 900,000 species of aquatics. So Krishna is first coming where? In the aquatics living entities, and he is coming as Kesavadhita Meena Sarira Jaya Jagadish Hari. Krishna is coming as fish incarnation, and he is telling his devotee Satyavrat Muni, who is going to be next Manu in the next creation, that now the time has come for universal devastation, but don't worry, my devotees are always protected. When the devastation will come, I will have a horn on my head. You put your rope and make the boat of the earth planet and board that boat, and I will traverse on that water till the time of devastation, and then you will enter into new yoga, and you will be known as Vavasvat Manu. And then Krishna is also coming. And also, we were narrating other day that in this fish incarnation, Krishna has no bone, no backbone, only skeleton. Fish has no backbone, only skeleton. And then now it is developing. So now the backbone is coming, but it is just round in the form of kurma. So Krishna is coming as kurma avatar, the tortoise incarnation. Kurma avatar.
First Bahara.
And then
in Bhagavad has been told Varah then Kurma. Varah
So Krishna, he is now in Kurma avatar, who can live within the water and outside the water, and who has has a little ground bone, and there he is. Khitirati vipulutare tishtati tava prishthe. Krishna, he as Narayana, when he feels inching on his back, then who will satisfy him? So he inspires demigods that you get Mandara Parvat, put it into the ocean and churn the ocean, and there will be nectar. You will get to drink nectar. So the demons and demigods, they bring Mandara ocean, they put it into the Mandara mountain, they put it into ocean, and the Krishna, he comes down as Kurma Avatara, and there when they are churning the ocean, he is satisfied, and he's so satisfied that he sleeps as Kurma, and then he takes long breath. When we sleep, we take deep breath. And Sutta Goswami is telling in the 12th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam to all the rishis who are attending the 1000-year session of Srimad Bhagavatam, other Puranas, that now after so much long time and you have gone through so many penances, your bodies have turned black, you are so distressed and tired. So may Lord Kurma, who is now nicely breathing, sleeping within that ocean, by his breaths, these tides are coming, Jar and Hata. High tide and low tide are coming in the sea, and from there very nice smooth air is coming, and that air should pacify you. That is the breathing of Lord Kurma. And then Krishna coming as Varaha Avatara. Basati dasana shikhare dharani tav lagna shashini kalank nimeva nimagna. So Krishna, here he is taking on his tusk, he is taking the earth planet. His tusk is white and earth planet is black. So Jayadev Goswami is comparing it with the moon. Basati dashana shikhare, that you are residing earth on your tusk. Dharani tava lagna shashini kalank nimeva nimagna. Shashini means moon, and kalank means there is a black spot within the moon. Similarly, the earth planet on your tusk is looking so beautiful that we are comparing it with the moon. It is Keshav himself who is accepting the form of Varaha. It's non-different from Krishna, and Varaha, he has a backbone now, but it is horizontal. It is developing again, and he is
He killed
he kills Hiranyaksha in this avatara, and then he comes into next avatara. Tava kar kamal varena kamad buddha shringam dalita hira. Wasp is generally landing on the lotus, big lotus, and then drinking the honey. The Brahma is what? Bumblebee? Bumblebee. Bumblebee is landing on the lotus and drinking the honey. But here, big nails of Krishna, big nails of Narsingadev, they are tearing open the black Hiranyakashipu. So Kavi Jayadev is giving a nice simile here. Tavakara kamalavare nakamadbhuta shringam dalita hiranyakashipu tanu bringam. That you tore apart the belly of Hiranyakashipu, Keshavadhrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare. And also Gurudev sometimes he gives us hint that Krishna is 4 types of hero. He is Dhir Lalit, Dhir Shant, Dhir Uddhat and Dhir Uddat. So in these 4 incarnations, first one, second one, third one and fourth one, Krishna is also here Dhir Uddhat Nayak, because all his activities are very, very heroic and Tejasvita, full of wonders. So then Krishna comes.
Thank you. Very good. You have left. Hansa, Dattatreya, 4 Kumar, Rishabdev, you have left. Oh, anyone can count the rays, dust of earth, but cannot count the glory, incarnation of Krishna.
Om Jnanatimarandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chaksurun Militam Nina Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. I offer my heartfelt obeisances to the lotus feet of Sri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, my Diksha Guru, unto all Trinanda Sannyasigan, Vaishnava Vaishnavis, and assembled guests here. Drumila, one of the Nava-yogendras. Actually, Rishabdev is an incarnation also of Krishna. And he had 100 sons, one of which was the famous Bharat Maharaj, which India, Bharatvarsh, was named after. He was a great king who renounced everything and accepted pure devotional service. He had 81 sons who were Brahmins, following the Karmakanda section of the Vedas, like Smarta Brahmins. 9 sons were Kshatriyas who ruled over the different varshas, the different continents and countries of the world. And these other 9 sons, Nava-yogendras, were like Avaduts. Like our Avadut Maharaj, they traveled the world and, like, not caring for personal appearances or social convention, they were Mahabhagavats, and they were capable of giving the highest instructions on Bhagavad Dharma, Sanatana Dharma. So here, Nimi Maharaj is asking, what are the various pastimes of the Lord, past, present, and future, and His various incarnations? Why is he asking? Previously it was said that one should follow one's Ishtadev and give everything to a specific incarnation of the Lord that one has an attraction to. We also know in the path of Raganuga Bhakti that we should acquire a certain type of feeling as the sentiments of Vrindavan have, and a particular type of incarnation or aspect of the Lord, and worship that. So by explaining all the different incarnations and manifestations of the Lord, he's giving him an opportunity to develop some attraction and taste or ruchi for a particular aspect of the Lord. Similarly, Srimad Bhagavatam describes all the different manifestations and ultimately culminates in the 10th canto with Sri Krishna. And when we read systematically, we develop some attraction for one of these incarnations. Advaitam Achyutam Anantam Ananta Rupam. There are unlimited manifestations of the Lord. As Gurudev said, it is impossible to describe all of the qualities and all of the manifestations. Just as Ananta Shesh with his 1,000 hoods cannot possibly continue and complete the glorification.
Come on the Vaman Rupa.
Vaman Rupa.
Go on.
One point I wanted to mention, about, okay. Keshavadvita Vamana Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare. So Vamandev is the dwarf incarnation of Krishna. And we know that Bali Maharaj was performing a sacrifice. And by Krishna's arrangement, Vamandev came there in the form of a dwarf Brahmin and requested from him some charity. So Bali Maharaj, being very charitable and a very religious person, agreed to this. But his spiritual master, Sukracharya, tried to stop him and said, no, this is Vishnu. You should not give anything. But Bali Maharaj was bound by his duty and oath and his religious duty to give. So he agreed. And Vamandev, he expanded himself. Very first he said, "What do you want?" He said, "I want 3 steps of land only." And Bali Maharaj laughed at him. "Oh, I can give you so many things, thousands of cows, a kingdom, whatever you want, many wives." And he said, "No, I'm a simple brahmachari. I just want 3 steps of land." So Bali Maharaj said, "Okay." And he took some water from his Achman cup and tried to make a vow. And Sukracharya actually came into the spout of that spigot of the water pot to block, even trying to stop him from making this vow. Well, Bali Maharaj took some grass and stuck it in the spout and caused his eye to be poked out. So he made the vow, and then Vamandev, he expanded himself very large. We know the story. His first step, he covered the entire material cosmos and universe. The second step covered pierced the coverings of this material universe and the causal ocean, causing this causal ocean to drench his lotus feet and become Charnamrita, which actually became the manifestation of Ganga Devi in this world, through the heavenly planets down to this earth. Then Bali Maharaj looked at him with surprise and said, "Oh, what to do? You have taken everything." So he said, "What can I give you?" "Nothing. I can only bow my head." Vamandev put his lotus foot on Bali Maharaj's head. And that way he surrendered everything. Bali Maharaj is the example of one who can give everything to the Lord.
Parsuram.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana-salakaya Chaksuranvitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of my Diksha Guru millions of times, to my lotus feet of Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, and again onto the lotus feet of my Shiksha Guru, His Divine Grace, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, unto the Sannyasi Gan, unto the Brahmacharis, Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, and all devotees. So Srila Gurudeva has ordered me to speak about the Parsuram avatar, and in the pastimes of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the appearance of Lord Parsuram came at a time when the earth became overburdened with so many Kshatriyas who were unqualified. The Kshatriya is supposed to become like the father of the kingdom. They are supposed to provide for all of the citizens in the kingdom as if they are providing for their own children. They must provide clothing, food, home, education, spiritual training, guidance, and complete protection. The Vedic king is so responsible that even if the child dies before the father, then it is considered that the king is responsible, that he has not properly conducted his management of the kingdom. Just like in the case of when Lord Ram was king, one man complained, "My son has died before me." So in this way, the king was considered so responsible. But during this time, when Parsuram came, the kings became plunderers and thieves. They were exploiting all of the people by heavy burdens of taxation. They were taking away the valuable goods and valuable production of the Vaishyas, and they were exploiting the persons and not giving any proper shelter or charity to the brahmanas. And so in this way, because they were exploiting and because they were not conducting proper spiritual programs and giving Brahmins charity, etc., then something had to be done about dealing with all of these evil kings. So, at that time, Parsuram, his mother, was killed by one of these Kshatriyas. Her head was removed.
His
I'm sorry. Jamadagni. The father's head was removed. So, when the father's head was removed, this became the cause of Parsuram's manifesting in his form as Avatar. And he began to kill all the Kshatriyas. It says 21 times. I don't know whether that means 21 generations or 21 times. 21 times he killed all Kshatriyas. And after killing all of these Kshatriyas, he collected all of their bloods into a ghat there in Kurukshetra. That blood was collected there. And after that, I do not know more than that. At that point I know.
Go on, what?
After all the blood was collected there in
Who
Kurukshetra,
collected? In whole world he cut all Kshatriyas.
yes,
Then from that place, who collected? He.
no, not,
How collected?
huh? Those who were killed at Kurukshetra, then the blood was collected there.
Not collected.
Automatically it drained into this one ghat. 5 small ponds.
Go on.
Beyond those ponds then became lakes, they became reservoirs, and people go to that Kurukshetra then became a sanctified place. Beyond this I cannot remember anymore.
Anyhow, he killed 21 times all Kshatriya. Only those who were in mother's arms, they were saved. And when they became big, again and again. Then,
Ramachandra.
you know Vyas also?
Vyas,
Vyas is also incarnate. He divided Vedas in 4 parts. And according to sacrifice everything, he collected months, different part. And he told to his 4 very prominent disciples. They told to their disciples, and thus there are so many sakhas of Vedas. And then Ramavatar. You. Ramavatar. In brief.
So the avatar Ramachandra, he came to give Maryada instructions on the proper duties of the Kshatriya saintly persons. So Lord Ramachandra took birth in the Raghu dynasty, Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sita Ram. So his brothers.
It is in Vedas or where? Tell from any authentic book.
So his brothers were Lakshman, Bharat, and Shatrughna. So all the devotees here know the story. Ramachandra, son of King Dasarath, it was his time to rightly receive the throne and become installed as the king, the Raj of the Raghu dynasty. But Kal had a different plan. The plan of Lord Ramachandra and Sita unfolded, and Ram, mother Kaikeyi, took a boon that she was given to her by Dasarath, that she had 2 boons. And at that time, she decided to take those boons, and one that her son, Bharat, would be given the kingdom. And that Ramachandra, the second boon was that Ramachandra would be exiled to the forest for 14 years. So Ramachandra, understanding that this was the boon that was given by Dasarath to Kaikeyi, wanted to facilitate the promise of his father. And so he
very short, not so. Otherwise, 2-3 days it will be.
So Ramachandra agreed to go to the forest, even though the entire kingdom wanted to go too. He and Sita and Lakshman left for the forest for 14 years. They killed demons in the forest, and then then Sita was stolen away by the demon Ravana, and Ram took the help of the monkey king Sugriva and also Hanumanji, and they rescued Sita back from the kingdom of Ravana. Ravana was destroyed along with all of his 10,000 brothers and so many different persons. His brother Vibhishan was installed there, and Raman returned back to his kingdom, and so many pastimes that caused one to cry very much. I was in Florida, and I watched Gurudeva watching the Ramayana, and so many tears were coming from, and even though in spite so many tears coming from the understanding of the Ramayana and its pastimes, we are so encouraged by these pastimes to engage in worshiping the Supreme Lord through the performance of Sankirtan Yaga, which comes later by the Kali Yuga.
Huh? Hi. It is perhaps written in Maharaj Sajjan Purana. And Krishna values. Leave.
Om Ganatimirandasya Gyananjala Shalakaya Chakshu Unmilitam Jina Tasmaya Shri Guruve Namaha Guruve Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tarabhaktaya Namo Namaha. I first of all offer millions and millions of Dandavat pranams unto the lotus feet of my beloved Gurudeva, Om Vishnu Pad, Paramahamsa Pradhaja Pachaja, Astau Tarasara Shishima, Srila Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. And the same again unto our beloved Nityadeva Vishnu, Om Vishnu Pad, Paramahamsa Pradhaja Pachaja, Astau Tarasara Shishima, Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada, and all the Sannyasis and Vaishnavas. So Srila Gurudeva has asked me to say something briefly about the Krishna avatar. So Lord Krishna advents once in a day of Lord Brahma. This is once every 4,360,000,000 years. Once in a day of Lord Brahma. Krishna advents to demonstrate his extreme mercy to the jivas and show us his extraordinary activities. How the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself, Swayam Bhagavan, is conducting his pastimes in Golok Vrindavan, which manifests fully in this Boma Vrindavan, in this world. So the advent, according to Bhagavatam, is that Krishna manifested in Mathura, in the jail of Kamsa. But we understand that when Vasudeva took Krishna to Vrindavan, Mother Yashoda had already given birth to Krishna there. And that Mathura Nath Krishna merged with the Brajendranandan Krishna in Vrindavan. So Krishna grew up in Vrindavan for the first 16 years of his life, and so many wonderful pastimes of the demons coming into Vrindavan to churn the nectar of rasa that the Lord was experiencing and tasting with his beloved Brijabasis. All the demons were allowed in on the by Yogmaya to encourage and bring out so many wonderful exchanges of affection, just like in the Damodar Leela, how when Mother Yashoda, she bound Krishna, and so much love and affection was involved in this very beautiful pastime. After Krishna had pulled down the twin Arjun trees and Nanda Baba had untied the knot, then Mother Yashoda was completely in anxiety about her relationship with Krishna at that time. So Srila Gurudeva has spoken so extensively on these pastimes. And then after Vrindavan pastimes, we've just been hearing in San Francisco how Krishna went to Mathura, how he killed Kuvalyapidi, the elephant, and the wrestlers, Chanura, Mustika, and then finally he jumped on the dais and killed Kamsa, dragging Kamsa around the arena, and all the different experiences of the audience in their relationship to Sri Krishna is told at that time. So principally Krishna is showing the quality of his relationships with his devotees throughout his Vrindavan Leela. And then the pastimes in Mathura, and then the pastimes in Dwarka, where he's marrying 16,108 queens. And then finally now we have reached this 11th canto, where the Lord himself is demonstrating his detachment from his own family members. After the battle of Kurukshetra, when 640 million Kshatriyas were slaughtered on that field, then the Lord himself realized that his own family members, the Yadus, were actually very powerful, and he couldn't possibly leave with these family members still on the planet. So he made this very beautiful arrangement where the son of Jambavati, Samba, dressed up as a woman and taunted the various sages at Pindraka. And the sages were very insulted by Samba, inquiring from them, do you think, what sort of child is in the womb of this young lady? This was a boy dressed up as a girl, pretending to be pregnant. So this was very rude and arrogant of these young boys. And at that time Durvasa, he cursed Samba to give birth to an iron club. And to their horror, when they look underneath his dress, they found this iron club. And they were terrified of the curse of this sage Durvasa, so they rushed to Ugrasen. And they didn't go to Krishna because they were afraid to go to Krishna, but they went to Ugrasen instead and presented it in the assembly. And Ugrasen, he ground that club to dust. And we know the story, how one little piece of iron was left. And Ugrasen personally himself, he went to the ocean and he threw all those iron filings and that last piece of iron into the ocean. And then the ocean carried those iron filings across to the shore of the mainland, where they implanted themselves in these canes on the side, on the shore. And then Krishna many inauspicious omens were manifested at that time, and it was understood that something very inauspicious was about to take place. So at that time, Krishna suggested to all the residents of the male members of the Vrishni dynasty, of the Yadus, that they go to Prabhash and have a yagya, a sacrifice, to offset these inauspicious omens. And at that time, Uddhava comes to Krishna, and Krishna gives very beautiful, sweet instruction in this Uddhav Geet, which comes just after the chapters that we're discussing now, in this 11th canto. And then after that Uddhav Geet, it's described the closing chapters when Krishna goes with these 250 million Yadu warriors to Prabhash to conduct the yagya to offset the inauspicious omens. And I think it was an eclipse at that time also.
Thank you. And after this, Buddhavatar. Baldev is with Krishna. Buddhavatar you can? Oh, one thing that Krishna has not come really to kill all demons and to take the burden of earth. Really he has come Bhakta Vinodaya. So he came from Golok Vrindavan. He took all his associates and Ras Leela from there, and he did Ras Leela. Very powerful. To whom anyone Vikriditam Bajuvadubhi Dancha Vishnu Shraddhanvata Shariyo Tatha Varni Yedija Bhakti Param Bhagavati Patilabhyakamam Vidaroga Masunatya. So this sweet pastime, even more than Vatsal Ras, even Dam Bandhan Leela, Ras Leela, if anyone will hear it with so much strong faith, and then in the guidance of Gurudev he will read and tell to others this. In his poetry also, or Bhagavad Katha, or in his language he may, if he will do, then very soon calm will come to serve Krishna. In Kamanuga Bhakti will come. And when it will come, by the influence of this, his robe will go. Those persons who believe that first bhakti comes, this, Kam Bhakti, Kamanuga, and then his robe goes away. They are dhir. And those don't believe, oh, first we should give up on earth and then we should hear. Oh, they are not. So he has come to praise his so sweet pastimes, and thus those who will hear, those who will see, and those who will by Guru Parampara they will hear, they will be revelated and they will have Krishna prema for this. And second reason was that, but Krishna never killed anyone. Vishnu in him, he killed all. Then Buddha Avatar.
Unto the Lord Srila, my spiritual masters, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, and my Siksha Guru, His Divine Grace, Bhaktivedanta Maharaj. So, when we were discussing the Navigendras, one of the Naviyogendras' names was Avyahotra. So Avyahotra taught the process about, answered the queries of Nimi Maharaj about Karma Yoga. So there's a general propensity amongst the human beings to eat meat, to enjoy sex, to drink wine. So Vedvyas established mantras and sacrifices in order to make this propensity dovetail with the Supreme Lord. So part of those sacrifices was the offering of flesh animals, and when this had become exploited by the living beings to such an extent that it was unfortunate for the animal civilization, the Lord incarnated as the avatar of Buddha to teach ahimsa, non-violence. So non-violence is also one of our principles. Of course, Krishna fought Bhagavad Gita to show that violence used in the service of the Lord can also be performed dovetailed. But as general principle, we have to follow the principle of non-violence, not to give injury to any living entity unnecessarily. And there was a time when our Srila Prabhupada was on the planet, and there was when he was in India, there was 2 kittens playing while he was being massaged. And while he was being massaged, those 2 kittens fell into his lap. And the devotees were a little bit amazed, what's Prabhupada going to do? But then he said, just see how the love is there in every living entity. And this is demoniac. If somebody thinks a living being can put his head in your lap and then you turn around and slit his throat, that is the worst consciousness. So Buddha put a stop to this. He took people away from the Vedas because the Vedas had given the authority to go ahead and perform that sacrifice in order to eat the flesh of the animals. Then Buddha said, don't listen to the Vedas, you follow me. So people followed Buddha, and the animals were, of course, very grateful for that. And it was a necessary adjustment because the Vedas are our mother. We don't want to be without our mother. So after Buddha came Sankaracharya to reintroduce the Vedas, but with a twisted version on the order of Lord Narayan. So if you read the book called Vaishnava Vijay, which is Param Gurudev's analysis of Mayavad philosophy, you'll see that actually this Buddha philosophy, the philosophy of impersonalism of Sankaracharya, is exactly related to Buddhism, but with different nomenclature. So it's virtually the same thing. And their confusion is also that there are another Buddha that appeared in Nepal by the name of Gautam. So Gautam Buddha contrived this philosophy that the world is nothing, everything comes from nothing, and we never see in existence anything arising out of nothing. But that was his philosophy. And he bewildered people enough so they actually believed it and accepted that, yes, everything is ultimately a void. So this is called Sunyavad. So Sunyavad, Mayavad are exactly related, and Bhakti Pragya Kishan Maharaj points this out in his book on Mayavad philosophy, which everyone should read. The books are here, I'm sure, on the table. Beyond Nirvana, republished as Beyond Nirvana. So the Avatar Buddha and the recent incarnation are 2 different people and not the same one. The Avatar Buddha Avatar is our worshipful incarnation of the Supreme Lord. The other one, who attained some small realization, was a human being, and of course, not the Supreme Lord. Hare Krishna.
And then Prachanna Avatar, that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He will come, he has come already and preached everywhere in whole world. Nam Sankirtan. By the influence of name Sankirtan, we see day by day it is growing. And by the influence of this is called Dhanya Kali. And that is why by the influence of preaching of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Nam Sankirtan, in this Kali Yuga, Kalki will not come. But in all other yugas, Kalki must come. Also it had been written in Chaitanya Bhagavat and Lavud Bhagavatamrita and other things. Why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Prachanna? In Shastra, they have Krishna has come in Prachanna, hidden way as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Not directly Krishna has come. And for that reason, Ved and Upanishad and Shastra Puran also, in hidden way they have told. Because Veda ayam Parakshabado ayam. Parakshabado ayam Veda Balanam Anusasanam. Like what is Parakshabad? There was a boy, very beautiful, black complexion. Playing on flute very, very good and attracting all. Peacock feather here and grazing cows. but not name is given. Who is he? No need of taking the name of Krishna. Oh, this is Parokshava. So Vedas, in this way Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has told in hidden way. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur in what Upanishad? Chaitanya Upanishad. He had disclosed all these. Oh, so many praman from Mahabharata, Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna Varnam, Krishna Krishna, and so many things. So, Nemi Maharaj was very much happy. And then he told, those who don't worship Krishna or any incarnation of Krishna, what is their gati, destination? And then he told so many things. In brief, they will have to go in Narak. And by good activities they will go to Swarga. And from there they will again here come. And they will encircle in the circle of birth and death. Those will. And those who are wise, they will worship Krishna or his any manifestations. Then he asked, in what age, what yug, in what color, what name of the incarnation of Krishna, and in what way their upasana should be done, how they should be worshipped. That's all.
Om Jnananjana Salakaya Chaksurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. First of all, I offer my thousands obeisances lotus feet of Srila Gurudeva Padma, all sannyasis, Vaishnavas, mothers, sisters, and everyone, please accept my Dandavad pranams. So Gurudev spoke, and all Vaishnavas also spoke now. So many nice, interesting Harikatha, all incarnations. Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, He is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He has so many incarnations. There are Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explaining to Sanatana Goswami. Sri Krishna is 6 incarnations mostly. Purusha Avatar, Yuga Avatar, Guna Avatar, Leela Avatar, Manvantara Avatar, and Saptavesh Avatar. So many incarnations. In Saptavesh Avatar there are Narad, Vyas, Prithu, कोई ज्ञान आवेश अवतार, भक्ति आवेश अवतार, so many different kinds आवेश अवतार, and so many incarnations came. Also Sri Krishna told to Arjun, oh my dear Arjun, so many incarnations. After then, other way. So what is you are thinking? So sin, everything, all are my vibhuti, opulence. So every year we see Sri Krishna so many incarnations. They are very interesting. Sri Krishna's all incarnations. When he came in human dynasty, when he was Lord Ram, then he manifested rules and regulations. How can live in this world? Previous life, previous time, so many incarnations came. When demonic persons came, also demon Rakshas came. That time he killed so many demons and manifest best religion. This way, so many incarnations came. Lord Ram, he is Marjada Purushottam, he manifests rules and regulations. And Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, he came one day of Brahma's day. So there, he will come with all his associates and he is showing his sweetness Leela. everyone they can hear this Leela, then everyone will be pure and their pure heart, pure mind. After then, Satya, Treta, Dapar, Kali, 4 yugas. Brahma, one day, of Brahma, there are 4 chatur yugas. Mean 4 chatur युग cycle. So 1000 chaturjug. 1000 chaturjugas come. So there, Satya, Treta, Dapar, Kali. 4 yugas, 4 Yugavatar coming. 4 Yugavatar in Satya Yug. When Satya Yug come, and then so Narayan Rishi, Shukla Varna Avatar appeared and meditate and showed to anyone can meditate and sitting asan. They are control their senses, mind and taking your life. After then they put on his forehead, then they are meditating long time. In the Satya Yuga, then people lived 100,000 years since. So long age that time they did austerities. And Lord Vishnu showed these things. Satya, Treta, Dapar, Kali. In Treta Yuga, Raktavarna Avatar. So meditate, Yajna, fire sacrifice. Then anyone, they did fire sacrifice and they worship to Vishnu. In this way, in Treta Yuga, they are so Prishni Garva Avatar. Prishni Garva Avatar, he came and he manifested this this fire sacrifice. So then people they lived only 10,000 years. They did fire sacrifice. After then Dwapar Yuga come, more pollutions. So people they lived only 1,000 years to 5,000 years their age. Then they did worship to Vishnu. Dwapare Bhagavana Syama Pitavasa Nijayudha. In Dwapar Yuga, Bhagavan, one incarnation is coming and he has 4 arms. Ayudh, Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, and Pitavasa, Pitvastra, and like same to Krishna but not Krishna. So any Dwapar Yuga, this incarnation is coming and showed everyone how can do worship deities. So everyone they worship deities. In this way, in Dwapar Yuga, they serve to Vishnu. But in Kali Yuga, only 100 years age. There are more less and more pollutions coming. And everyone too much busy. They have no time. But how is process? Very easy process they can follow and they will be happy. Their life will be successful. Nana tantra vidhanena kalavapi tathasya. Sri Karvajan Rishi spoke to Nimi Maharaj. Maharaj Nana tantra vidhanena kalavapi in the Kali Yuga. How they worship to Sri Krishna. Their process. So many shastras. Narad Pancharatra. So many Pancharatra shastras. How worship to Vishnu, everything, all rules and regulations so manifesting there. Also, Tantra Vidhanena, Nana Tantra Vidhanena, Shruti Vidhan, Ved Shastra, Vedanta Shastra, these kinds, they are following. Then they are chanting Sri Krishna's name. So, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu coming in this Kali Yuga. Krishna Varnam Tisa Krishna. Sanglo Pangastra Parsadam. Jadgai Sankirtana Prayair Jajantihi Sumedhasa. Buddhiman Purush, intelligent persons, they worship to Sri Krishna. How they worship? Krishna Varnam Tisa Krishna. Who is this incarnation? Any Kali Yuga, every Kali Yuga, all incarnations come in, but in this Kali Yuga, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, he himself, so he came. Krishna Varnam Tisa Krishna. Sango Pangastra Parsadam. Always who is chanting Sri Krishna's name and Akrishnam Pita Varana Avatar. Also, Gargacharya spoke when he had gone in Nanda Maharaj, Nanda Bhavan, then he spoke Krishna. Asan Varnas Trayojas Grinnato Anujugam Tanu. O Nanda Maharaj, your son, previous life, previous 3 yugas, Asan Varnas Trayojas Sukla Raktas Tathapita. In Satyayug, he took incarnation Sukla Varna Avatar. And in Treta Yuga, Rakta Varna Avatar. In Kali Yuga also Pita Varna Avatar. Krishna means Pita Varna. Yellow color, and golden color. He is golden color who took Radhika's mood and her golden color, and he manifest his form. He covered the same form and golden color he manifest. So Pitapana avatar means
always Krishna, Krishna, 2 words.
Always he is chanting Krishna, Krishna. When he appeared, then he manifests this name. Everyone they chant Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. That time he appeared in Navadvip Dham. So Krishna Varnam Tisha Krishnam Sango Pangastra Parsadam. Everyone when they are chanting Sri Krishna's name, Hari, 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 Hari Bol, then Mahaprabhu laughed. Otherwise he is weeping. Then all ladies and anyone they are coming and they are joking and chanting Harinam, Hari Bol, then Mahaprabhu laughed. So in this way his name was Gaur Hari. He is golden color Gaur Hari. And Sachi Mata gave his name Nimai. Because this name is bitter name, so everyone cannot give Najar. Najar means so they never gave us. So in this way, Sachi Mata gave his name Nimai. So he was Nimai Pandit. After that, his name is Gaur Hari. When he took sannyas, then his name was Sri Krishna Chaitanya, who gave full consciousness to everyone and gave this name, Sri Krishna name, and made purity. So Anga Upanga Astra Parsada Sanjay, when he appeared in this world, then he manifest his second form, Nityananda Prabhu. He is Anga Upanga Sri Advaita Charya Astra Harinam Sankirtan. All devotees, they are Parsad, associates. So everyone they came. In this way, anyone can worship to Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sankirtana Praya Jayanti Hi Sumedasa. This is called Sankirtana Yajna. All the time, everyone, all together, they are dancing, singing, chanting Sri Krishna's name. This is called Sankirtana Yajna, sacrifice. So, they are a great person, senior and very qualified, who is chanting Sri Krishna's name, worship in this way. Otherwise, everything lost. They don't know who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In this Kali Yuga, so everyone busy, they have no time. So all the time working and running everywhere. But anyone, easily they can chant, they can speak Sri Krishna name. So other yugas, what they did, everything they can find in this Harinam Sankirtan. So there are, Shikar Vahajan Rishi spoke about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Dheyam Sada Paribhavagnamabhishtadoham Tirthaspadam Shiva Virinchinutam Saranam Bhiktarti Aham Pranatapala Bhavabdi Potam Bande Mahapurusate Charanarabindam. त्वा सुदुस्तज सुरेप्सितराज्यलक्ष्मी धर्मीष्टयार्यवचसा जदगादरन्नम् मायामृगं दयिते श्रितमान्नधाव वन्दे महापुरुषते चरणारविन्दम् वन्दे महापुरुषते चरणारविन्दम् महापुरुष महाप्रभु भगवान सचिनंदन गौर हरि ही चैतन्य महाप्रभु. So we pray to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When he came, appeared, so he fulfilled all desires. Brahma, Shiva, Indra, so anyone, previous life, they had seen Sri Krishna's Leela, but they always prayed to Mahaprabhu. Oh, we want to see your sweetness, Leela, please give me pure love and affections. In this way they came in Navadvip Dham, and there are, so they did worship to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always fulfilled their desire. Bhittarthi aham pranata pala bhavabdhi potam. He only one boat crossed the Bhava ocean. So Vande Mahapurusate Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, more kindness, more merciful. So previous lives, so many incarnations came, they killed demons, they killed others, but they not become devotees. And they never served to Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna gave. And also Sri Krishna avatar, when Sri Krishna came, he is Hatari Gatidai, he killed demons, but gave liberation, so must take liberation, good. But never give bhakti, pure love and affection to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is more merciful. So he came, he took Radhika's golden color because she is Karunamai, more merciful, great merciful. If everyone filling this form and looking, they have experience, when they are coming at once, they will be free from Maya and all offense will be finished. Then they can get pure love and affections. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and he gave this pure prem. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we should pray to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When he came in Navadvip Dham, Tattva Sudus Taja Surev Sitarajya Lakshmi Dharmishta Arya Vachasa Jadagatharannam. So in Srimad Bhagavatam, Karubhajan Rishi spoke. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he played with friends, with boys in river Ganges and swimming there, then so many Brahmins, they are chanting Gayatri. At that time, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took water, so then Brahmins, they prohibited, oh my dear boy, very careful, should be careful, we are chanting mantra. But anyone, they give fear and talking so much, but he never listen, don't care. One Brahman, he is taking Brahman thread. Oh, my dear naughty boy, so always playing and always making disturbance. I am chanting Gayatri, you are making disturbance. So I am giving curse you. That time he gave curse. Your family life, everything will be finished.
Oh, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with all his associates closing the door, singing in Shiva's Angan, closing the door, and one Brahmin wanted to enter, but he could not enter. Then he caused. Both.
Then Brahman gave curse to Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu laughed, okay, my family life will be finished, no problem. But So I am getting their all family life, and they will be free from ignorance. So I am showing and giving pure love and affections. Then Mahaprabhu showed to everyone. Anyone they cannot say, oh, why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left his old mother, and why he left his wife, young lad. So why he left? So anyone about and anyone saying, but Mahaprabhu showed to everyone because Brahman gave first. So what can I do? So my family life finished. So I am taking sannyas. Tattva sudustaja surev sitarajya lachmin. So they, all demigods, anyone, they cannot live these family situations, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left all things, all desires. He took sannyas. Yesterday also showed Anilam Pippali Khandal Kap Nivarite Ulatiya Bare Kap Nari Ukasite. So I brought Pippali Khanda people, but so coughing not going, more coughing coming, so how can do? So I gave pure love and affection, so many students fight me. In this way they become atheists. So how can he give pure love and affections? Then he took sannyas. When he Mahaprabhu going with Nityananda Prabhu, and Nityananda Prabhu took him in Santipur. Because when Mahaprabhu came in Ganga's bank, then Mahaprabhu asked to Nityananda Prabhu, oh Nitai, why you bring here in Santipur? I want to go Vrindavan. That time Nityananda Prabhu told, so you are fasting 3 days, no drink, no food, nothing. So how can you go in Vrindavan? You are going to Vrindavan, no problem, fasting prasada, after can go. So you can come in Santipur, first we are taking prasadam, then they came in Santipur, Advaita Bhavan. There are so thousands, last million people came. When they came and they had seen Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's sannyas dress, everyone they are following to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's feet, and they are praying to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Krishna prem hai jar durdarsane. Many persons they are staying behind so long distance. They are praying to Mahaprabhu, and Mahaprabhu gave very pleased, so much pleased, and everyone they are fulfilled in this Krishna prem. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu more pleased us, gave Krishna prem. Then Mahaprabhu always singing and always chanting, Kaha mo pranana murali badan, Kaha jaun, kaha paun, Brajendra Nanda, kahare kahiva katha, keva jane tu, Brajendra Nandan bina khate mor bu, kaha mor prananath murali badan. Where my murali badan Sri Krishna? Where is Brajendra Nandan? Without him, so my broken my heart. So Mahaprabhu always weeping, and like hermit, so going on the way. Everyone, so when they are looking to Mahaprabhu this mood, then their heart, mind, everything fulfill this Krishna peace. And also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu called everyone. He went door to door and called everyone. Oh my dear Daita. Oh my dear Daita, where are you going? Don't go in family life, family situation. This is danger. there is nothing happiness. You must come near me and please chant Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So in this way, everyone when they are singing Hari Bol, then their heart, mind, everything fulfilled. So Mahaprabhu gave pure love and affection. Bande Mahapurusate Charanarabindam. So I should pray to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who was testing this pure love and affection Radhika's mood. And in this way, he showed to everyone, anyone can follow to Brajagopi and Brajavasi, and anyone can chant this Krishna name, then everyone's life will be happy, purified, and fulfill their desires. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave this praying. We should pray to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Garbhajan Rishi spoke, in this Kali Yuga, this is golden age, Dhanna Kali. In this Kali Yuga, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave everyone their life is successful. Satta, Treta, Dapar, Kali, 4 yugas, everyone they worship. But in this Kali Yuga, other yugas people, they are coming in this Kali Yuga, they are taking birth. And also demigods, so any others, everyone they are coming in human life, and very soon, very quickly they are chanting Harinam, and they are testing these moods and Hari Katha, then they are going to Golodha. So, Garbhajan
So in Kali Yuga, worshipful deity is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he will be worshipped only by Nam Sankirtan. Very easy method. Also, it has been written in Srimad Bhagavad there, Kali Sabhajanta Arja Gunagya Sarva. That Kali is treasure of all bad qualities. So, but one good quality. If anyone will do Nam Sankirtan, what is received by tapasya in Satyayug, by sacrifice in Tretayug, Dwapar, Archan, everything will be received, more than that Krishna Prema. By tapasya, no Krishna Prema. By sacrifice, no Krishna Prema. By Archan, no, but by these especially. Nam Sankirtan only. So, in Kali Yuga, we see that if you will do any sin by mind, they will be not fruitful. Understand? If you are doing in mind, I will kill him, or other things, it will be not fruitful. But if you in mind do good activities, even in mind, I want to give donation of 1,000 cows to others. I want to do anything welfare for others. It will give fruit. So Kali Yuga is, in this Kali Yuga, anyone, if he is so much wicked, everything, but if in the guidance of Gurudeva, will chant Krishna name, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. He will be liberated from endless pain of endless birth and death, and he will have Krishna prema very soon. So this is Kali Yuga, worshipful deity. telling this, no Jogendra, in the council of Nemi Maharaj, at once disappeared. And then Narad Rishi was telling first this, no Jogendra Sambha. Narad told to Vasudev Maharaj and Devaki, oh, you are thinking that Krishna is son, your son. But really, what he is? He is Sarvatma, he is the soul of everyone. He is Sarveshwar, Supreme Lord of heaven, Swayam Krishna. And Sarvakaran Karanam, Anadi, Adi. He is no root, no mool, but he is the root of all. He is very merciful. So, you should know this fact. By this, serving Krishna, you will be liberated from this world and you will go to Golok Vrindavan and serving him. Oh, hearing this, Devaki and Vasudev became astonished. Oh, my son Krishna is so, he is Supreme Lord. And then they became very astonished. And they thinking Krishna and they, Narada Rishi went to other planet. Gaur Premanande. Tomorrow, Uddhav Sambad we will begin. Be ready all.
Tomorrow Annakut Mahotsav.
Oh, Annakut Mahotsav tomorrow. I think that so many preparations are going on. If anyone will give Govardhan, even one rice, any preparation, he will not be beggar. Lakshmi may be beggar. But this person who will give donation for Govardhan Puja, make paraphernalia herself, and offer to Krishna Govardhan. Krishna has told himself. Oh, this is new Vrindavan. Govardhan is there, Govardhan Sila will come there, Radha Kund and Sham Kunds are there. So, tomorrow, in night you can prepare some paraphernalia. Luchi, Puri, Rasagolla, Rasmalai, Laddu, Paratha, and so many preparations. Not so much, but even 1, 2, 3 kinds. I want that not less than 365 kinds of paraphernalia. So we will count there.
Hare Krishna. Srila Gurudeva mercifully has given some initiation. We'll announce their name, but prior to that, Srila December Prabhu and others want to do some announcement. Okay, so now we'll announce their spiritual name. And day after tomorrow will be fire sacrifice. So I am requesting Sripad Tirtha Maharaj to contact with Sripad Nandagopal Prabhu where it will take place and to arrange all paraphernalia for fire sacrifice day after tomorrow 10 a.m. Now we'll announce the new spiritual name who has taken initiation from Srila Gurudeva. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. When we announce your name, please stand up and then Srila Gurudeva will announce your new name. Today I have received initiation. Chandrika Devi Dasi, receiving Diksha from Costa Rica.
संचिता देवी,
Tom Drake, receiving Harinam and Diksha. Please stand up.
Okay.
Radhika Mishri, receiving Harinam.
राधिका दासी की जय,
Gopika Mishri, receiving Harinam.
और गोपिका दासी,
Krishna Kanta Prabhu, receiving Diksha from Los Angeles.
कृष्णा कांता, कृष्णकांत प्रभु की जय,
Receiving Shiksha today. All are very happy. From Los Angeles, Mahashakti Das Prabhu ki jai. Also receiving Shiksha from Srila Gurudeva today, Maitreya Das Prabhu
की
ki
जय,
jai. Receiving Harinam, Tulsi Morton from Australia, daughter of Mahaprabhu.
और तुलसी प्रिया देवी की जय,
Receiving Harinam, Neela Madhava, son
और
of
माधव प्रभु की जय,
Nandini Dasi. Receiving Harinam, Kamal Krishna, son of Godavari Dasi.
और कमाल कृष्ण प्रभु की जय,
Receiving Diksha, Nandini Dasi from Miami.
नंदिनी दासी की जय,
Receiving Harinam, Doug Dillon from California, Tracy.
देवानंद प्रभु की जय,
Receiving Harinam, friend of Rupa Manohar, Francisca Cake. Francisca.
करुणा दासी की जय,
Receiving Harinam, Christine Louise Kinghorn.
कल्याणी दासी की जय,
Receiving Diksha, Yamuna Devi Dasi.
और यमुना देवी दासी की जय,
Receiving Harinam, Reginalde Trotter.
राधा विनोद प्रभु की जय,
Receiving Harinam,
पुरंदर दास की जय,
son of Narayan from Alachua. Receiving Diksha, Radhanath Prabhu from Miramar, Florida.
राधानाथ प्रभु की जय,
Kara Suryamani, receiving Harinam and Diksha.
तुलावती देवी की जय,
Receiving Harinam, Giovanna L. Bianca.
गोपाली दासी की जय,
Receiving Diksha, Narayan Das.
नारायण दास की जय, नवीन कृष्णा दास की जय,
Receiving Gopal Mantra, Subhadra Dasi.
भद्रा दासी की जय,
Receiving Harinam, Melody.
मधुमती दासी की जय,
Receiving Harinam, Rebecca Malmat.
देवकी दासी की, रेवती दासी की जय, रेवती
Also receiving Shiksha from Canada, Gaur Das Prabhu ki jai. And then receiving Harinam from Washington, Asede Selassie.
अनुपम दास की जय, अनुपम
Receiving Diksha from New York, Raghunath Das Prabhu.
रघुनाथ दास प्रभु की
Receiving Harinam from Canada, Ron Schneider.
रमानाथ दास की जय रमानाथ
Receiving Gopal Mantra, Lalit Krishna Das. Receiving Diksha, Lakshmi Devi Dasi.
और लक्ष्मी देवी दासी की
Receiving Harinam, Damodar Das from
और
Costa
दामोदर
Rica.
दास की जय
Receiving Harinam, Patricia Farmer.
प्रतिभा दासी की जय
Then last two from Vancouver, receiving Harinam and Gopal Mantra, Hemant Gorg and Mansi Garg.
नामश्री मानसी दासी की जय
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you. As Srila Gurudeva was speaking about Anakut Mahamahotsava, the offerings for Giriraj Govardhan, we have purchased so much boga for all of you. Anyone who likes, as Srila Gurudeva said, even one small thing or so many. We have a whole table set up by the registration booth. We have milk, butter, sugar, dried fruits, nuts, candy, chips, so many things. You can come and you can take something and you can cook somewhere, or you can get some dry boga where you can just make an offering, or fruits or vegetables, but it's all there available for you. It will be set up right after the announcements. Thank you. And Hare Krishna. Also, for all of you, any that are new or coming here, you could please come and register when you have a chance, beginning tonight. Thank you. And we will all assemble here tomorrow at about 9:30. Everything, all the preparations that are cooked, will first come here, and then Srila Gurudeva will come and personally, along with others, put these plates on your heads, and we will carry them in procession over to Giriraj Govardhan. Yeah, be careful when you carry. Also, tomorrow morning, Sripad Damodar Maharaj will give a short class glorifying these pastimes that we'll be experiencing tomorrow on the glories of Govardhan Puja. And that will begin at 7:30. Hare Krishna. Giriraj Govardhan ki jai. Gaur Premanande.
That's very significant. Here's Srila Gurudeva book distribution announcement.
Quiet, please. I offer my formal obeisances to my Diksha Guru, Sri Srimad Swami Narayan Maharaj, to my Harinam Guru, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and to all the Vaishnava devotees. I ask you to please forgive me. I never speak before the Sangha ever. But as a mother forgives a son, I ask for your forgiveness. Srila Gurudeva, we can never pay you back for what you have given us. Because for all that we've done here, you've given us a second chance to bhakti. In 1996, in ISKCON, they were actually doing it no, not the centennial, where they were actually counting how many Prabhupada disciples that were left. Census. So they counted the men, women, and children for all, who actually were active in ISKCON. And of all those people, there was less than 500 out of the 10,000. In 1996, Srila Gurudeva, when you came, until now, you've doubled, tripled, and quadrupled all the devotees who are Prabhupada disciples and who knew Srila Prabhupada. You gave us hope when we were hopeless, and you gave us a home when we were homeless. So it is our goal that we should be very bold for you, Gurudev. Not shy,
not weak, but bold and like lions. Because you sacrifice so much in writing these books for us. You travel around the world twice a year. You sacrifice your whole life just to help us, and we can never pay you back. But you did ask for two things. One, distribute your books. And two, bring new people to you. It's just like when the AIDS virus is here now, millions of people are dying. But if one person actually had the cure for that AIDS and they kept it to themselves, what would the people think of that person? Miser. They would actually hate him. In the same way, Srila Gurudeva has a cure for all the fallen souls. He can actually stop birth, death, old age, and disease. If we follow his instructions properly and fully, he guarantees that we can go with him back to Godhead. All we have to do is follow his instructions with sincerity. So in the same thing, these books, these here that you see here, are called time bombs. Srila Prabhupada called them time bombs. The reason why is we cannot be attached when we distribute them, but they do go off and give bhakti for the people. Anatta, Advaita Prabhu, Krishna Das, so many devotees. Advaita Prabhu, the one who was actually in Columbus, Ohio, he was actually going to his girlfriend's house for the prom. And while he was waiting at the prom, naturally his girlfriend was taking a long time to get ready. So on the shelf he saw this beautiful Krishna book. And he took the Krishna book down and he started reading it. And then when his girlfriend came, he asked if he could borrow it. And so they went to the prom. But the problem is she never saw him again. 2 weeks later, he joined the temple. Another devotee in San Francisco, he was driving and a Mataji distributed back to Godhead at the corner of the street and gave it to him, and he gave $1 just to get rid of her. So he took the magazine, threw it in the back seat, and it slid underneath the seat of the car. Many months later, while he was cleaning his car, he needed change. So what did he do? Go underneath the seat. And when he pulled out the back to Godhead, he looked at the back, and there was a very beautiful woman holding a plate of Mahaprasad with a very beautiful smile. He did not see the woman, he saw the Mahaprasad. So he went 2 days later to the temple, and he never left again. The last devotee I want to bring up, he was in Chicago, Great Lakes. He was a soldier. And so his drill sergeant, they had new recruits coming in. And the first thing the drill sergeant does is he goes through all the bags and starts pulling everything out because they throw it away. And his job was to throw everything in the garbage can. So after the soldiers left, because they were going to be shaved up and also given shots, he saw 3 beautiful Srimad Bhagavatams and 1 Bhagavad Gita on the table. They came from Ohio Airport, from Sankirtan. He took 2 of those books without the authorization and hid them in his locker. Within a few days, he called the temple in Chicago. It was on Evanston. There's an old YMCA building. And he asked how to get there. The devotees were so kind, they actually picked him up just so they can take him there. And then for 6 weeks, he kept asking more questions. But the problem was, when he read the book about the author, he made a decision that he would leave the military AWOL. He didn't care if he actually went to prison, just so he can see Srila Prabhupada. But the devotees, Govinda, who was there at the time, was so merciful. They actually picked him up and took all his stuff from the military base, and then actually they flew him to another state. And there they gave him a lawyer, and he got an honorable discharge, and he's a devotee today also. Srila Prabhupada always explained to us about the importance of book distribution, and Srila Gurudeva is doing this now to us. I'm sorry, you have to go. So we're just asking that if everybody can try to do book distribution, be very kind. Only I have one thing to say. In Sankirtan, we have 3 Ds. One is called distribution, the other one is called develop, and the other one is called diksha. So if you can distribute the books, if you read the books and distribute the books, Gurudev will be happy. Then you develop the people by giving your email, and then start calling them, invite them to the program. Because the bottom dollar is if we want to invite them to see Srila Gurudeva.
in honor, Gurudev has asked me many times, and I spaced out. In honor of the book distributors, Gurudev wanted to know several times from me and Radhakant Prabhu, who are the top book distributors? I reported to him in Kona, Hawaii last year. I told him, oh, the top book distributors, they're teams, UK, USA, etc. He says, who is the top book distributor? He asked me, and I said, oh, devotees? Okay, we're going to have to do more research. So finally, we figured out, we asked the world to report, and now, in honor of them, Gurudev wanted to reciprocate with them. So, the top 3 book distributors, they're not here today, they're from the United Kingdom. I'll mention their names, and Gurudev is going to give them tickets to Kartik. Their names are Abhimanyu Prabhu, from the United Kingdom, Kamala Didi, Indu Pati Prabhu. Now we're going to go on. Charu Krishna Prabhu from Germany, number 4. Now there are some devotees that are here, and those devotees that are here, they're lucky. Please come to Gurudev and he has something for you. Girid Hari Prabhu, number 5. Hridai Govinda Prabhu from Bay Area. Sajan Maharaj. Everybody's good. Kanya Lal Prabhu from Germany. He is not here today. Number 8. Ram Kanta Prabhu from Bay Area. Venu Gopal Prabhu is not here. He's in Bangalore. He's watching on webcast most likely. Jiva Priya Prabhu from the Bay Area. Vrindavan Bihari Prabhu, he's traveling. I don't know where he's at. Vrindavan? Oh, right there. Radha Didi. Yeah? Sachi Didi, she is not here. She's in Germany too. Another European. Sachi Didi. Ramini Nandan Prabhu in Mexico. Alright there, Ramini Nandan Prabhu, come here. And then Sudevi Didi from Germany, Jai Gopal Prabhu from Germany, Suchitra Devi from Germany. Gurudev wanted to honor them. I showed him that we were going to give them give the book distributors Maha socks. He says, that's it? So I'm trying to figure something out, so please forgive me. All glory is the Sankirtan Movement Book Distribution Ki Jai! Now, anybody who wants to participate, come to the book table. There are 2 ways. You could either participate by book distribution like the devotees have, or you could sponsor books and book distribution for the Gurukul and parties. Come to the book table for more information.
Jaya Guru